Hey everybody, and welcome to a very special postseason show with not one but two of your favorite players, Ed and Tammy. We have so much to get to on this show, but first, let me remind you, if you guys missed any of our shows, of course you can check them out in the TV Co app, yourrealityrecaps.com/TiVo to download the app, and you can also check them out on our website, yourrealityrecaps.com/The Circle. You can check out all of our content on our website, our shows from Big Brother, Amazing Race, shows with Nicole, Drag Race, Bravo, on and on, all on our website, so check it out over there as well. Of course, if you're watching in YouTube, don't forget, thumbs up and subscribe. Hit the bell so that you get notified every time that we go live. Leave a comment below, or if you're listening in iTunes or a podcast provider, a 5-star rating and a nice review is so helpful too. Of course, so is just sharing on social media, hearting, likesing, thumbsing up, sharing, all that good stuff. Post our shows in places or groups where you think people might like it. Tell your friends and family. Your word of mouth is what keeps these shows going, so we very much appreciate it. Of course, you can also become a patron at yourrealityrecaps.com/patron. Patrons get access to the patron-only Facebook group, prize giveaways, weekly shows, and so much more. Or you could do a one-time donation at yourrealityrecaps.com/PayPal. All such great free ways and monetary ways to help support our shows and keep them going. That being said, let me bring in Nicole. How are you doing?
I am doing superbly. How are you, Eric?
I am doing wonderful. Now, Nicole, if people missed our previous interviews, where can they check them out?
They can find them right here. Look, I'm going to point at in the TV Co app. And if you're like, how do I get to the TV Co app? Well, you can download the TV Co app, or you can go to Eric's page. He tweets about it. He Instagrams about it. You go to my page. I guess it's called posting. I post about it. I tweet about it. We got you covered.
You can check it out. There's also a Circle community here in the TV Co app.
Yes.
You can check out everybody's shows on the Circle and all your favorite reality TV shows. Since you guys are here in the chat room right now, you can start leaving your questions in the chat room. You can tweet them to me with hashtag YRRLive. We will pull them up for you. And of course, don't forget, hit the 3 little buttons at the top and share the show so everyone knows that we're live. That being said, Nicole.
Yes?
Let's bring in Ed and Tammy!
Yay!
What's up?
Hey, guys.
How are you guys doing?
Live from Conshohocken. You want me to spell that?
Yes.
Please do.
Conshohocken. Conshohocken.
Nice.
I feel like it needs a song.
Conshohocken.
I feel like we need like a little jingle to like help remember
You need to have like a conch shell. So it's like Conshohocken.
I'll write a rap song so you can remember it easier.
Thank you.
I like that.
I'll do that.
We are not making fun of you. Nicole and I are from Long Island. We have towns like Massapequa, Hauppauge, Ronkonkoma.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What are other ones, Nicole, that everyone's like, that's so hard? I can't remember.
All I know is Ronkonkoma. A lot of people call it Ronkonkonoma, Ronkonkonkomoma. Yeah, it's just bad. It gets worse and worse. They just keep on adding syllables.
Yeah, we actually shortened it to Cunchy. So everybody says we're from Cunchy because they can't spell Conshohocken. So we're the Cunchy crew, right, Ed?
Yeah, a little bit easier.
I love it. I love it. Well, I want to remind everyone that, remind you guys that this show is for your fans to ask their questions. Of course, Nicole and I are going to jump in and have some things we want to know as well. I actually really wanted to start with, I think, one of the things most people are talking about, because you guys talked about it on the show. You two live together.
Yes.
What is that like?
Not good. It's not good at all.
Okay, why not, Ed? Ed, we have a confession to make. Your mom contacted us, and this is actually an intervention.
Oh, shit.
No, wait. There is no judgment. I still live at home, so I want to make it clear that I'm not judging.
Wait, he's only 23 and just graduated from college and just got a job.
Oh my gosh,
so.
he's a baby.
Baby, he can't move out and leave his mama yet.
Getting old. I got bad knees.
Bad knees. Well, maybe you need to stop doing all of the, like, oh my God, what is that called? With, like, the ropes and the jumping on things?
Parkour?
No.
He did pole vault at Cornell. That's why he has bad knees. When you pole vault or
Really?
yeah.
How did you do in pole vaulting?
I used to be an athlete back in my day.
I would think
Wow.
I would think that like and you know I know a lot about sports. I would think pole vaulters would be better if they were like lighter and like not so like big.
Yeah, I've definitely gained a little bit of weight since college. But I've never, I mean, I don't know.
It's all that beer. It's all that beer.
Oh, beer. Well,
Wait.
I love that Seth in the chat room knows me. She says CrossFit. Thank you for speaking my language. CrossFit.
Oh, I said parkour. That's close.
You were close.
I like parkour.
Right?
Yeah.
People jump on things in parkour. Like I don't know how to do that, but
I'm afraid, like, once you break something, well, for me, once I broke something, I was like, no more risks. But you're 23, you're fine.
Sports. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No. Nicole, first of all, I played baseball and basketball, and that's it.
Big sports guy. It's a big sports guy.
And I stopped when I was 8 and said, Daddy, I hate it.
Oh my God. Wait, Eric, I have a better foul shot than you. I played high school ball.
Oh, probably. No. I hid from gym in high school. So I want to take... You did too, Nicole?
I didn't like gym.
Oh, you loved gym. All right. You said... Then what did you just say?
I said I didn't like gym. Did not.
Oh,
like
got
gym.
you.
I was an art kid. I was a nerd.
Right.
I wear glasses. Glasses and gym class do not go hand in hand. It's just bad.
I hear you. Oh, I hear you. I used to write notes from my parents every day. I'm like, Eric is very sick. He cannot play. He injured his back. And I would give it to the gym teacher. It's a fun time.
Tammy, do you have a circle mug?
Yes, I got a. Yeah, they gave us a $5 mug. Where's the camera? I kind of put it in my suitcase.
Wait a minute.
Where is it?
I love that.
Circle.
That's awesome.
Who gave you that?
It was at the finale. We were drinking wines and beers, and they had mugs for us too.
I love it.
She's got a chip in it. She obviously dropped it.
I really love that someone at Netflix was like, we're going to go on Shutterfly and order some cups.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
One parting gift, a circle mug.
That's all? That was the only parting gift?
I don't think it was a gift. I think she stole it. She wasn't supposed to.
No, they were giving them away.
Tammy, let me, just between you and I, like when I have to do the interviews at the end of the Big Brother season sometimes, I have stolen the stuff from the house.
No.
I'm like,
Eric.
I did. Not your Big Brother, Big Brother Canada, Nicole, where they...
Oh, we were all bad. Like, move-out day, we were, like, loading up our suitcases with, like, mugs from the house, memorabilia, my blanket. I was, like, shoving everything in my suitcase, but I got in trouble.
You have to. You got to take some memorabilia stuff home with you. Okay, I want to get into another... actually, you know what, Nicole? I will let you ask it. Go ahead.
Okay. The first question, and I have to get this out of the way because I laugh about it all the time. I make everybody laugh about it. Eric hates it and does not understand it. Ed, can you please explain the fruit fly joke?
The fruit fly joke.
I love so much.
Okay. So yeah, you gotta hear it. You gotta like really hear it in your mind, like slow. So time flies like an arrow, but fruit flies like a banana.
I still don't get it. I'm his mother.
I love it.
It's got some meaning in here if you really dig into it. See, this is how people know that I went to Ivy League now. Now they know because I'm a deeper thinker. So you could mean one of two things by that.
Right.
Obviously, the first part is self-explanatory.
Yes.
But the second part, fruit flies like a banana. So you could think of like the fruit flies, the ones that buzz around. They are fruit flies. So they
like
eat bananas. You know? But if you were to chuck a banana, like, you know, like if you were to just yeet one,
right?
Boom! It would fly. Like fruit flies like a banana.
Yeah.
It's like a boomerang. So it just kind of...
thank you for this gift, Ed, because Nicole is doing this to torture me. So we're not done with this yet, but I just would like to ask Nicole. Nicole, what does yeeting mean? To yeet something or someone?
To yeet someone
Mm-hmm.
is to, well, he said yeet, so like I guess do something like with force.
Like a throw. Like a throw, Nicole.
It's
like
a throw. Okay. I told
Nic-
you I wasn't into sports. They would say throw the ball. They wouldn't say yeet the ball. If they said yeet the ball, I'd panic.
I technically think it originated from Fortnite, correct? I feel like it did. I thought it was like the made up from, oh God, Lindsay will kill me. One of the Fortnite people that stream it all the time did it, I believe. I could totally be wrong. But Nicole loved this joke so much. Mm-hmm. When we were doing like the live watch parties, we actually had to stop the show.
Yes.
Wait like 10 minutes for Nicole to collect herself. She couldn't breathe. Our production had to stop. Nicole thought this was the funniest joke ever.
See, I might have to start a little comedy act because I got the jokes. I got them for days.
Wait, do you have any more that we could add to this fine collection?
Yeah, you want to hear? You want to hear one more?
Yes.
Yes, I do.
All right, get ready for this one.
Okay.
Okay.
Why do chicken coops only have 2 doors?
Why?
Because if they had 4, they'd be sedans.
Chicken coop.
It's a chicken coop.
It's a car.
Not a chicken sedan.
Coupe is the type of a car. 2-door car. Now, to be fair, Nicole gets triggered if you mention chickens or eggs
I don't like birds, so I went to a very dark place for a minute, but I'm okay.
I'll stay away from the bird jokes.
It's not
okay.
Already.
It's more about. I think it was more about eggs seemed to trigger Nicole lately, but it was Nicole gets it now.
Don't get him started with the eggs, please.
We're not. We're not.
Karen, it's over.
We are not getting started with eggs. Now, so you guys, I don't want to go away from it because I know so many people were asking the same type of thing about you guys living together. So you're living at home because you just graduated college, right?
Yeah, I'm broke.
Are you, is your goal to, do you want to be on your own, or do you love this mom and son time?
Well, this is my plan right now. I'm getting ready soon to kick my mom out of the house.
I will give him a good price, fair market value. I don't need this big house anymore. So if he can get a pre-approval, I'll sell the house to him. I'll get a little condo. Because believe me, living with Ed, maybe that's for a further story, but the parties.
Me and my buddies are going to buy the house.
The girls, the bonfires.
Oh, gosh. Get out, Tammy. Get out.
Tammy. Now, wait a minute. Now I just feel like I have to just say this to you, Tammy. Why wouldn't you sell the house for more money? Because I feel like you're going to give Ed a deal. He's your son.
I think she's going to hike it up more because I'm her son.
You do?
Yeah.
Tammy.
Hey, listen. This is my retirement fund. I'm old.
That is my point. As someone who's been in a similar situation, to help family dynamics, it's almost better if you sell it to a third party for more money than get your house and then help Ed get his house.
Yeah, he thinks it's going to be like a college dorm here, having 10 guys. They'll destroy the house. No.
Guys.
I can just tell you the police know my house. The fire department knows my house. We're on a first name basis. Weekly. With the chicks, the beer, and the bonfires.
Is this how you got cast?
I guess so.
He gets it. Now, Ed, you could charge everybody rent.
That's what I'm going to do.
All right, that's smart.
Yeah, I need to make a little bit of money. Well, I'm not going to make any money off of it, but I'm not going to lose as much as I thought I would.
No, Ed, you're going to make money off it if you are a homeowner and people are renting. You have more expenses than they do. You have to make money off it to pay for those things.
Yes.
You got
this,
Ed.
Something illegal going on. They'll just get more people to rent than are supposed to.
We're going to edit that out for you, Ed, and you're welcome.
We got you.
Edit that out for you, Ed, and you're welcome. Your audio broke up there a little bit. How did you guys? I see a lot of people asking. I want to take it from. I think it was from Facebook, and it was, how did you decide to do the show? Did you guys apply to do the show? Are you able to talk about that?
No, go ahead.
No, it was a complete accident. It was luck. I would say luck. I don't know. I just randomly got a message on Instagram saying, "Hey, you seem like an interesting guy. You want to apply for this show?" And I'm like, what the hell? Apply for a show? What is this? I've never got a message like this before.
Wow.
So I'm thinking, is this legit? Is this not legit? But I was like, what the hell? I sent in an application, and then boom, boom, boom. When things started moving.
When they contacted you, did they say you and your mom, or it was just you at first?
No, at first it was strictly me.
Oh wow!
And then they called your. Go ahead, Nicole.
How did Tammy get involved? Did you say, "Hey, I want my mom with me"?
No. So the directors, casting people just said, "Tell me about your parents, your family life," and he pretty much said, my mom's batshit crazy. She kicks out all my girlfriends. She kicks out all the guys. We're having keg parties, bonfires. So, and they're like, "Oh my God, she sounds like a lot of fun. We want to meet her." Mm-hmm. So my phone rings, and I'm thinking I'm going down there to promote Ed for the show. So I start blabbing on how wonderful he is. And here they mic me. They start taping me, and they're like, "Oh my God, you are funny. We like both of you, but we can't have two Easons on the show." So I'm like, just take Ed. I'm old. Let my son take the glory. I said, unless you pitch it, we come as a team. And they're like, "Oh my God, let's go back to Netflix." So next day they called, and they went for it. "We are going to allow you to come as a team, the only player as a team." So I still didn't believe it. So then I had to go backtrack, fill out all the applications, and
wow,
big bomb, the big surprise.
Now, okay, so on that same note, I see Miss Jenny Talley wants to know, did you know going in that you wouldn't be one of the first people in? Did you know going in that you were going in late, or did you not find that out until you were going in?
They didn't tell us shit. Can I say that? Am I allowed to say that?
Sure.
Yeah, they wouldn't tell us anything. We were in the dark. We didn't even know we were actually going to be on the show until like 2 weeks before. I had to take off work. I'm like, "Hey boss, I just kind of got on this TV show. Is it all right if I do it?" They're like, "Yeah, what the hell?" But yeah, they didn't tell us nothing.
Yeah.
Really?
And we were over there actually for a whole month, and some players that went over didn't even get on the show. So we were the last players to get on the show, and everybody was so excited when our phone rang. You literally had to pack your suitcase, and they had to move from our condo into those apartments. Everybody else had to get on a flight home. So some people didn't even get on the show when they were out there for a month. So
wow.
I wish we were one of the originals, no doubt about it, to get some more time and bonding with them. But hey, at least we made it on the show.
I see that JP from New Jersey in chat room right now says, in order to watch the show, did Tammy need to remove Ed's parental restrictions on Netflix? Are you?
They're busting my balls now is what they're doing.
Chat room is coming for you.
Aww.
He can watch any trash he wants. Now, when it comes to the thoughts and overnight sleepovers with the girls, I will kick them out. I'll tell you a true story. I scan every room, every square inch. If they're hiding, I will find them. They have
Good for you, Tammy.
Yeah, I'm a very strict Italian Catholic. Those thoughts are not, girls are not sleeping over.
Oh, I hear you. Same thing.
Spray chicks with a hose and throw shoes at them. She's out of line.
I mean, I was lucky, Ed. I mean, I have a lot of brothers and sisters, a very Catholic family, so all my brothers and sisters grew up the same exact way. Except for me, I could go, "Oh, I want my friend Bob or Bill to sleep over," and my parents were like, "No problem." Surprise! There was problem.
Well played, Eric. Well played.
There's problem.
He's smooth with it.
I want to take a question from Heather H, who says, and you got this from a lot of people, how do you think you would have done if you both got to play alone? So Tammy, how do you think you would have done if you got to play just by yourself? And Ed, how do you think you would have done if you got to play just by yourself?
You know what, I watched the UK show, and there was a lot of people that were older, like Professor Tim, the one guy's mom. Season 1 had some older people. So I really thought the US version was going to mix it up, and I would be able to track, the older slang, and Eddie with the young 20-year-olds. That did not work out for us because they were all 20 and 30. So had I played by myself, I think I probably would have done worse, because some of the words he was using, I was like, what the heck? Like, I would have never said that. But we really thought there was going to be older players, but the US went with a much younger crowd. So I think I would have done worse. Ed, what do you think?
I think I would have done. It might have been a little bit better, because I could have went over the top. I could have went over the top with it. I feel like I had to say some old, like you were giving me some old person comments. But they might have started picking up on.
You didn't use them. You were still talking that 20-year-old slang.
We tried the best we could to keep it hip for the kids,
Mm-hmm.
This is perfect timing though, because Debbie in the chat wants to know: would you have flirted even more had your mom not been there? And if so, with whom?
I think that's what I'm kind of was pointing at that last one. I would have went a little bit further with it, because you kind of got to hold stuff back. Like if you're with your mom, I mean, it's definitely weird to start spitting game at chicks when your mom's sitting right there watching everything you're typing out.
Yeah.
So
but you were calling him a son of a gun. Who calls him son of a gun?
It's funny.
I would say call him babe, honey.
I think it's funny.
He's like, you're a son of a gun. Like,
I mean, I give Ed so much credit in this cast and season, because the one complaint that I think Nicole and I had watching the whole show is like, everybody is so nice. Nobody is calling anybody out. Yep. Everybody's just going along with like, I love you, you're the best, peace and love.
You're the best, we're best friends forever.
And we're like, is somebody gonna just like mess with this already? Because it's killing us. So thank you for that, Ed. You tried.
Yes.
We started just straight shooting. I was like, all right, we're coming in, guns blazing.
Listen, us Philly people, we're straight and to the point. If we have a gut feeling, we went with it.
Yep. No, and like Eric just said, like, I respect you guys so much for that, because I will admit, like, when you guys were first introduced during the watch party, I was like, oh boy, okay, this is going to be interesting. But as we started to see you guys more and more in the episodes, I said to Eric, like, damn, he's a straight shooter, very smart. You guys saw it as it was happening, and you weren't taking any shit, and I kind of wish you got to play that game more and, like, act on it, It would have been great.
That's the thing. I feel like some people had a little more time to figure it out, and then they kind of just realized, all right, we're all going to play it nice. But we didn't really know that. We were just like, why the hell's everybody being so nice? It doesn't make sense. Like, we didn't have time to figure out why or what was going on. We were
and like they were the original, so they formed that bond, that clique. I mean, we tried to make an impact being only there three days, and then we got blocked on day 4. So we're all friends now, and everybody, we're getting together. We group chat every single day, DM. So we're all friends now. But they had those bonds formed by the time we got in 2 weeks later,
Now, just so that I understand, because I have late breaking news from my producer in my ear. Now, you have another son?
Yes.
And his name would be Mitchell?
Mitchell, is he live yet? Is he on?
Oh, Mitchell is in the chat room.
Oh.
And Mitchell would like you to know that Ed does not know how to communicate with girls, and it wouldn't have mattered.
No! Mitch thinks he has this strategy when it comes to women. He talks their ear off about like business and stuff. And I say, no, people don't want to hear about business and all that nonsense.
I want to know what your brother thinks of your beard, because here was my one complaint about...
Well, first you need to give them the lowdown. So Eric was obsessed with Joey, and then here comes Ed, new guy moving in, and Eric was like, move over, Joey. My new love is Ed. Obsession began until the fruit joke. Then he kind of lost some support. and then the beard. But I'll let him discuss the beard.
I mean, look, all I'm saying, Ed, is you could look like this.
Yes, that's the Ed I love.
That's a picture of me, yeah.
Right. You could look like that. I don't know what you're going for with what's happening.
So, I guess kind of right now it's the winter time, so I use it for function to keep me warm.
Right. There's no heat there?
Yeah.
We have heat. I pay the
No,
bills.
there's no heat in God.
Have you heard of a scarf?
My mom yells at him, his grandparents. I yell at him every day to shave it. One of these times in his sleep, I'm going to shave it. I wanted to do a fan survey. He did modeling for years in New York with no beard and got so many gigs. Now with this beard, we're not making any money.
Oh, I know. This one down here was all over his Instagram. So we were...
Wait. I don't know what you're insinuating by this one down here.
We were looking. No, because I needed to know if I was wrong from chat. We were doing the shows. And I was like, is it just me? I was polling chat. So in case you care, I think everyone is on board with no beard or short beard.
Yes! I'm not on board, Ed. I say, do you, be happy.
Sport fans, thank you.
Okay, well, people in chat right now are saying Ed looks great. Oh, I think it is Alex. Alex, who is going to be on tomorrow, right?
Yes,
Alex says beard. Alex says beard.
You got Alex, one vote, and he likes you because he's on the show. One vote.
Right. Yeah, this doesn't count. The game's over, Alex.
2 votes.
Go ahead, Nicole.
But okay, so it's 2. I vote yes to the beard, and I was voted America's favorite. So if I say yes, that means America's saying yes.
America says yes.
Well, he has to trim it up and clean it up. Like Mitchell has a 5-day shave. This is just, I don't know, ZZ Top beard almost.
Yeah, I don't like. No disrespect to the homeless. I just feel it's a little homeless. It's a little. I feel like we should, I don't know. I don't like. Now I'll say this: my hubs had the same beard. I cut it off while he was asleep.
Yes. Thank you, Eric. No. Thanks for the idea.
That's what. Do it.
Has to shave you if there's big gash coming down the side. Yes.
Now,
I mean, he gets the honey, but I think he would get more honeys without the beard.
Jess M in chat is saying, I feel we need shirtless pics of all 3 brothers to really decide if they should have beards. Yeah, where'd the 3rd one come from?
No, we only have 2.
There's only 2.
Okay, there's only 2.
If you look on my Instagram wall, I have plenty of... Mitchell never wears a shirt because he lives in Miami. It's 80. I don't think I have any pictures with Mitchell on my Instagram with a shirt. Eddie does have nice pecs because he lifts a lot, but they're both built very good.
Well, there you go, Jess M. There is not 3. She's probably...
Yeah.
I want to take another question from Oh Sweet Fuzzy says, do you guys think that you would have won if you got to enter on day 1 with everyone else?
Hell yes! Hell yes! You see how good we were doing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Doing very well, very smart.
I think we were good at finding the catfishers, you know what I mean? And like we loved Joey, like we, and we loved Shubham, Chris, we loved everybody. But I think had we been the original crew, I think, in my opinion, we would have maybe made top 5. You think we would have won?
We could have done more persuading. We would have been in there. We would have been moving around,
It could have been Joey and Ed, the 2 Catholic paisans at the top.
I think it would have. I would have actually loved to have seen how Joey's personality would have continued through the show if he had an Ed right from the start versus everybody being like, oh my God, we're all best friends.
Yeah.
Each other.
And there was a few conversations with Joey that again aired with Chris, even with Rebecca, because then we felt bad, like God, like Ed, we went right after, and then we tried to, have a nice conversation with her. So a lot of things they cut down. So we did have a good bromance with Eddie and Joey, Shabam, Chris, Rebecca, but they didn't get aired.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Nicole. I'm gonna let you take the question.
Talking about Rebecca, Courtney in the chat. So what exactly was it about Rebecca that made you think she was a catfish?
Right off the start, just looking at profiles, something in her bio gave me a red flag. It was like, I'm shy at first, but when you get to know me, I really open up. Something along those lines. And I was just like, that seems fishy. That seems like something that somebody who's hiding something would say.
Yeah.
So right from there, it didn't feel like genuine to me. I'm sorry, I love Seaburn. He's awesome. He's my
Yes.
guy.
Yeah.
But like just reading that part of the profile initially, I was like, like it just feels fishy.
Yeah. And
It felt fishy.
we had a private chat and we were trying to draw things out of Rebecca and everything was so vague. I'm like, gosh, she's so quiet. She kept saying, I'm shy. I don't open up. Like she didn't open up.
Mhm.
So we just got this vibe that it wasn't her being honest. And then, we were right.
Interesting.
It's kind of like how they say, if you say I'm funny, then you're not funny. It's kind of like if you keep on saying I'm shy.
It's like, are you?
Yeah.
Right, exactly. Well, you know what I can say? Alert! We have an alert. I'm
You're
totally
scarring them, Eric.
I
Don't bring
know.
back traumatizing memories.
I don't mean to, but we have a question over from Twitter from Yanisa who says, Ed, how difficult was it being stuck in that small apartment, and how did you keep your serenity? So, I mean, I guess you were both stuck in the same apartment, so how did you guys manage that?
I did a lot of singing.
Yeah.
I did a lot of singing in the apartment. A lot of doodling. I had a notebook that I was like drawing shapes in.
Mm-hmm.
I would draw shapes for like hours and hours and sing songs.
And the other thing he did is we begged him to go to the gym every day. We're like, please, could we go to the gym?
The lifts. The lifts probably kept me sane.
Yeah. And then one time we were in the gym for 2 hours. They were like filming and stuff because I guess they want to get Ed with some good pecs and curls.
Mm-hmm.
I was like for like an hour. I'm like, yo, producer guy, I can drive this freaking thing back to Philly. But they want the right angle, the right biceps with Eddie curls. And they got us in the gym a couple times for like 2 hours. Then we were like exhausted, but we did get to leave only to go to the gym.
Did you ever do hot tub?
We got to go up and check out the outside, but you saw everybody else in the hot tub. The day we went up, it was like raining and cold.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, oh, this is whack. We didn't even get to take a splash.
Yeah, that sucks. JP says, although that you both played as Ed, what do you feel Tammy's biggest contribution was to the game? And Tammy, what do you feel Ed's biggest contribution was to the game?
I was gonna say like, oh, it was nice to have somebody there because I didn't have to like cook all my own meals because I can't cook.
And you love
But
me.
she also can't because she burned the meatballs.
Oh no!
They didn't air that. Yeah, but Ed, everybody else was talking to the
No,
wall.
I mean, yeah, it was. I guess to just have somebody there. So I mean, I was staring at walls a lot, but I didn't have to stare at walls the whole time. I could at least say like, "Oh, what's up, Mom?"
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But,
And like someone to bounce the ideas off, doing ratings and stuff. Like I think Ed helped me obviously with the slang. Like I would never call Sammy a son of a gun, and some of the cuz paisan, like all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So Ed did a lot of the talking because I probably would have, sounded much older. But hey, I'm the queen of emojis, so I can say whatever I want.
Yes, I love that.
I was waiting for Nicole to bring that up. What is your favorite?
Go ahead, Nicole. Just going to say emojis. I was just going to say, I love the emojis. Which one's your favorite?
The smiley face. I love to smile and spread joy every day. Smiley face.
Okay. Smile.
Can I copyright that? You know what? Now on my app, it comes up emojo with an O. I'm telling you, I'm going to copyright that.
You should.
I wonder if you can. You probably can't. They have to be already copywritten. I'm sorry, Nicole. Go ahead. I went somewhere.
So obviously the two of you played as Ed. Was that your choice? Like, did you guys want to both play as Ed? Why not both play as Tammy?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's younger and cuter.
But Nicole said if she played the circle, she would want to go in as an older person and portray an older person, thinking it's going to make everyone trust her more, right?
Yeah. That's my plan. Type things a little off, put emojis in it and whatnot, and people will be like, oh, she's sweet. She doesn't really know what she's doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know if I could have presented myself as an old person. Maybe she would have done good, but I just feel like...
Well, I mean, the show really wasn't about the photo communicating with the people, because at the end of the day, I think you all understood anybody could be lying about what their photo is. So the game is really about the connection you're making with the people behind the photo. So, I mean, I think you could have played anyone. I would love to see, like, well, I'll just ask you it this way, because I know a bunch of people are asking. Would you guys play again? If you could play again, would you want to play together? Would you want to play separate? Would you be Catfish? So, let's start with, would you play again?
I think I would definitely, yes. I definitely would.
Okay. And would you want to be yourself or someone else?
I might Catfish to switch it up.
And now
we don't want you to use your strategy, but as like an older person, as a woman, as...
I'm going to be honest. I might Catfish as somebody like who seems a little like, I don't want to say like quieter or like shy, because obviously I got that with Rebecca, but like somebody who's not loud like me or like in your face, you know, like a more kind of timid, more reserved person.
Right.
You know?
Would you use my photos then?
Like somebody who looks like very nice. Like I feel like I don't look very like, oh hey, like that guy looks like a nice guy. Like I look a little scary sometimes, but
that is very interesting. I wonder if they would let that happen. Like, I wonder if they're like, Ed, you can come back and you can Catfish and you can use Nicole's photos and people will think that you're Nicole from Big Brother. But somehow I feel like this would
also hurt them. Yeah.
I think just being a girl might hurt Ed, because I feel like he would fall into the Seaburn trap. I'm not sure. I'm getting like guy from Ed. I'm not sure that Ed is going to know, like, if a girl starts talking to him about, like...
I'd probably play a dude, a dude, but like a very nice guy, very nice looking, down to earth guy.
Okay, like an Alex.
Yeah, exactly.
They should do a season of The Circle where it's all of you playing again. They don't tell any of you that everybody is playing again. The only thing they tell each of you is you have to play as someone from your season. So, like, you two would be Seaburn. Someone else would be like, you know, Sean or Bill or but then I guess you would all know, like, everybody's back. I guess you could probably figure it out then, but I think that would be a fun
we all know each other so well now.
Yeah, like all the mannerisms and whatnot.
Yeah, I think it'd be so. Go ahead, Nicole.
I was gonna say, like, on that thread, I don't know if you know of Big Brother, if you've seen it.
Oh
but it's kind of like, would you be willing to do Big Brother?
Of course. That would be awesome. I would love to do Big Brother.
Everybody keeps saying we need Ed on Big Brother.
Yes,
Big
I
Brother
agree.
Beats the Circle or MTV Challenge. I don't even know what that show is. But if you read our Twitter, they're talking about Big Brother. And somebody contacted him for Temptation Island. So we'll see if he can take more time off to do Big Brother or Temptation Island or whatever.
I think where Ed would probably do the best is the challenge, more so than Big Brother. But Nicole, correct me if I'm wrong, do you not get a Paul vibe from Ed? Like, he likes music?
This is where I'm going with it. I know. Maybe it's the beard. I don't know. But you're very smart and you see through bullshit. You're not afraid to call out bullshit. And you also like to, you know, poke and prod and plant seeds. And I think, as someone who doesn't play the game that way, I think that's why I respect it so much. I think you would do very, very well in the Big Brother house.
I know. I would have a ball doing it.
I can see it.
I would like to see, like, a Paul and Ed, like, do music together.
Yeah.
Like, do you play in a band, Ed?
No, I just write rap songs. That's all I do.
He just sings, not very well, but...
Oh, all right. I don't think Paul's going for this. I tried.
My buddies want to start a band, but we don't have any musical talents. So that's the only thing that's holding us back.
All right. That is important.
But you have a dream. You have a vision. That's fine. Go from there.
And sometimes Don't follow all the dreams. I want to take a question from Destiny's, who says, okay, so you guys had to play together, but if each of you could pick someone else to play the game with, that's not the other person, who would you pick? So you could play with anybody. We'll start with you, Tammy. Who would you
I know my answer. Is Mitchell still on?
Yes.
Mitchell and I we're goal-oriented. We have our task board, our sheets, our notebook. Like, we would know the questions to ask. And he's a little bit calmer. He's very like me, very entrepreneur. Like, Eddie was singing while I was trying to read a book. Like, me and Mitchell would be doing our goals charts for the day. So I would bring Mitchell, my other hot son, in a heartbeat. Ed, who would you bring?
I would bring the Bayou Boys.
Okay.
Who are the Bayou
Is that plural?
Yeah, that's my whole group of friends. Like, can I bring them as collectively one person?
Well, how many are there?
I don't know, like 10 or 15 or something.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I'm not joking.
In that one apartment?
Yeah, and we can just cause chaos. It'll be a lot of fun.
God.
I think
oh my
you
God.
would be...
Oh, wait, Eric, you should come to by on a Friday night. I average 50 to 60. Somehow on Snapchat and his IG story spreads, we have bonfires 20 feet in the air and I have about 70 kids. Starts out with 5, but it quickly grows. This is the bullshit I got to deal with. That's what I want to move out.
That sounds like my social anxiety nightmare.
Yeah, same.
I am more like, we have bonfires all the time too. Like, we live in a very like woodsy area. Like, we have bonfires all the time, but I like it with like 10 people and s'mores.
Yeah.
Okay, see, that's where my anxiety comes in. Fire can spread and burn down the house, so I don't have bonfires.
We put it
I put a marshmallow over the stove.
We have dirt bikes, we have music, we have girls, we have beer. It's every mother's nightmare. So yeah, I would bring Mitchell.
Nicole, I just want you to understand, you know the marshmallow over the stove is worse. Like, when that falls on your stove, that can start the fire, then your whole house is on fire. Like, outside, you drop it in the fire, it's like, ooh, the marshmallow burned.
Yeah.
But in the kitchen, like, it stays on the stick, and that's it. But like outside, there's like grass and there's leaves, and that could all catch fire.
I'm worried.
Yeah, it's just bad.
I am worried for you, Nicole. Okay, so, all right. So that's, yes, why not? You are allowed to bring all the people with you if that's what you want.
Yeah.
Lefty Ambition wants to know, who would you have picked to win if you were there for that final getting to vote for a winner in the end?
We did vote.
Oh, we did vote.
We voted for the winner. And then I was celebrating thinking, yay, we just picked the winner. There's 6 people going to the finalists.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
they only gave you Prosecco, not much alcoholic beverage over there. And so I thought we went to the finals, so because we picked the winner. If you watch the show again, we picked. So we're celebrating, and then it seemed like an eternity. I swear to God, it must have been 3:00 in the morning, and it's just like alert, alert. And you know how they can bend the rules or make their own rules at any time. Then that alert came at like 3:00 in the morning and said now one player is going to get blocked, but they had us waiting for hours.
And you know, I kind of wonder if that was because it was you guys that were blocked, and obviously you weren't like OGs. I wonder if they're like, oh, we'll get rid of them now and just have the OGs in the finale. You know, or if it had been one of them that were blocked, maybe they would have kept you, you know, you just wonder. I don't know.
Or, I don't know if you're allowed to answer this, are you able to say, like, who you rated the highest when you voted?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, the show's over. I thought it showed some of our ratings anyway. We went with Joey.
Yeah, my fellow paisan. We picked him to win, and he did. God bless him.
All right, so it's not... I was just wondering if, in, like, conspiracy theory, you rated, like, somebody that they didn't want to win higher. And we can't
heavy on that. I was really thinking about that. But then I was like, nah, screw it.
If you voted Joey, then...
Because even though we were there 4 days, 3 days, we did kind of start really liking people. So we did bond with the same values as Joey and Shuby and Chris. Oh my God, we gave Shuby so many compliments, but they didn't air. Like, he just loves Shuby with that whole engineer thing. And
I'll be honest, I thought he was gonna win. I thought it was gonna be Shuby.
Yeah, we were neck and neck with Shuby and Joey.
That's what we thought as well.
Yeah. I see Steph wants to know, when did you find out that Seaburn was the catfish? You guys didn't find out until finale?
After we got voted off, I don't know how many. It was before the finale, but not.
Yeah, like you.
So I don't know if you saw. There's like reaction videos. Some of them are like on Instagram where people go in and they put the headphones on. So we're sitting there and we're watching. They're like, "All right, you guys are gonna get to see like some of the other people and like the gameplay." And like a clip of Seaburn came up, and I was like, "What the hell was that?" And I like didn't register at first. I was like, "Wait, that was like I was like, that's Shoe Bomb, that's Joey. I don't know who that was." And then like a conversation came up that was like familiar to me, and I was like, "No fucking way, that was Rebecca!" Like, holy shit! So I start whooping out.
We're like, we knew it, we were right. Nobody backed us up here. And again,
I wish they would have aired that.
We talk to him every day. He's going to come to Philly and cheesesteaks on Ed. We're going to go to Boston, but we love him now. But we were like, freaking, we just knew it. We called it. You know, we ended up getting blocked, but it was still fun.
So you guys filmed the reaction videos that are like posted everywhere before the actual finale happened.
Right. Once they pack your suitcase, like we went to see Sammy. And then after that, I think they let us sleep like 2 hours, and then they brought us down the room, and then we saw like kind of who was who, and then the next night was the finale.
I think it might have been
next day or whatever. Yeah.
They should air that stuff for us to see, because, you know, as the viewers, we were waiting for the finale for these big reveals. We thought it'd be like a silhouette of Rebecca. The curtain would fall. It'd be Seaburn. You'd all be shocked. And we get to like the final five, and Seaburn walks out, and you guys were all like, "Yep." And we were like, "Where's the reaction?"
I was pissed off at the finale. I don't know if you could like tell. But at first, when Seaburn was walking out, I was like, "You son of a bitch!" Like I was mad. I was furious. But then, like after meeting him, I was like, "Oh my god, like he's such a great guy, such a
great guy."
We just wanted we didn't want like catfishers to be in the final five, but we bonded with them at the finale, the airport, the next day. But they didn't air our video. I don't know why.
Well, I guess we didn't know everybody at the finale. When we did show up at the finale, I guess it was only some of the people we got to talk to that we were seeing. So we didn't see everybody who got like voted off before we came. So I showed up. I sat down. I'm like, "Who are you?" Like,
right.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Well, I guess that would make sense.
We weren't playing with Karen, Mercedes, Alana, Antonio. We never met them on the screen, and we're like at the finale, like, who are these people? You know?
Right. 100%. Oh, and it was Big Brother Craze that wanted to know about if Ed would do Big Brother, but he said he also wanted to know, Tammy, how would you feel about him leaving for 3 months?
Yes. What's his wife? Oh my God, I can have peace and quiet and no girls, no pickup trucks, no fires, no beer. Yes, I would be excited if he got on that show.
I would, that would be. I still think the challenge, and honestly, the challenge, you can win like $1 million. And the competitions are like way more physical than Big Brother.
Yeah, that's more your wheelhouse. That's why I'm biased for Big Brother. Oh my God.
It is.
Jesus Christ.
It's more. You've triggered Nicole.
Wait, how is
that possible?
That's why they had us in the gym for hours. Those producers aren't stupid. I'm like, stop flexing. We got to keep talking.
Nicole, you played Big Brother with Jackson.
I know, but like, I don't know. Yeah, and that's why
It's been a while.
And he fucking won. So maybe that's why I'm having PTSD right now.
Big Brother and Big Brother Craze, 2 different shows?
Big Brother Craze is a person from the chat room who had a question. That's their chat name.
What is she? Didn't he say you go on Big Brother Craze?
You are giving Nicole. You're giving Nicole.
I thought you were already interviewing for another show called Big Brother Craze. It's a
no.
That's what I'm currently living in right now. I was on Big Brother, and now I'm Big Brother Crazed. So
right.
All right.
And you are giving Nicole good examples of what she can do when she plays the circle and wants to be like an older person that might not know what's going on.
Yeah,
So
there
Nicole
you
will be like, "Where am I? Do I type over here? What's your name?"
All right, Eric, you want to see this Philly girl come alive? Listen, they should have Big Brother crazy because Eddie's crazy.
Yeah. Okay, Nicole, go ahead. You take a question. I'm working on a surprise for everyone, but go ahead.
Okay. So I'm frozen.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. So we're going to go back a little bit. Angie in the chat would like to know, this question's for Tammy. If you were like a super influencer and both your sons were in the circle, who would you save? Ed or Mitchell?
Oh, you can't.
That's an easy question. I know. I already know.
From a game point of view, who would you want in the game?
Can't do that to a mother. I have no favorites.
She would pick Mitchell.
That's not true.
She would pick Mitchell, obviously.
True. A mother has no favorites.
Well, Tammy, let me help you out. It'll kind of be a little bit like this.
Oh my God, they got Miami Mitchell. I know.
I'm sorry, Ed. I am sorry. Hold on.
Ed's gone.
I gotta take it away.
Can I just tell you one other thing, Eric and Nicole? Okay, my phone blows up DM because Ed doesn't answer his fan mail. So all these girls and guys,
I do answer.
Come to mama and say, I want to be your daughter-in-law. The guys are after them, the girls. I'm like, listen, honey, get in line. So I can't answer them anymore because now they don't want Eddie, they want Mitchell too. So Mitchell's blowing up.
My gosh.
I only have 2 sons. DM them directly if you want a date. I'm not their secretary.
I gotta say this right now, and now hold on, Tammy, I feel bad doing this to you, but I just have to. I'm gonna put Mitchell back up for 1 second. He's still here. Now, chat, tell me you are not getting Paulie and Paul Big Brother vibes. This is like Paulie and Paul Big Brother. It is
or you could say Paulie and Cody, because they're brothers.
Right, true. You could say Paulie and Cody. I see that as well.
Yeah.
That is so weird. That and I think Chat said that. Did I yes, Chat was the one saying that. That's who they look like. Love it. That is very interesting. People want to see you both play together. So play Big Brother.
There's a show.
And yes, chat, that was Mitchell, who is in chat with you all right now. People chat like, who's that? It's Mitchell. He's in chat with, I can't. Kennedy Comment wants to know, what was your reaction the first time that you guys got to do like one of the games in the house? Like, did you like doing the games, like the challenge things? Because you guys did have to do one of them.
You did the painting.
I actually surprised myself way more than I thought. I think the first one was the painting one. And I was like, I can't paint. But then I made a masterpiece. It was beautiful. It was like, I don't know if you've seen it, but like I was
we saw it
with the sticks.
Yeah, you didn't even do it, if I recall, right? Like,
no, I did it.
He did.
You did it.
He drew Sammy. I was just giving him ideas. I said, give her a cocktail, VIP room, give her some money.
That was Joey who tried to draw me.
And just give like words and descriptions.
Just gave Eddie like beer, money, and I forget.
He drew words.
Right. That's
now,
right.
How would you guys have done if you were there for the cake? Well, sorry, Tammy, what'd you say?
Eddie did Sammy pretty good, the bikini.
Yes.
Yeah. We weren't there for the cake
challenge.
challenge.
With a big old cheese.
How do you think you would have done with the cake?
With the cake? I don't know.
Ours
the cake might have
like
been
Joey's.
a little, yeah.
Oh.
No, you guys would have done it together. Tammy, you could have first of all, you didn't have to even bake the cake. Love how everyone acts like this was a hard challenge. The cake was a piece of foam, I think. And you had to put icing on it.
Okay.
Half of it would have looked good and half of it would have looked bad.
All right, yeah.
Well, speaking of together and doing the challenges together, Debbie Dawn says, do you think that it was an advantage overall or a disadvantage playing together?
Well, with the challenges, when with the one we played, like who would be a zombie, what was that challenge, or who would be a president, who best be? They did let me do that. But then with the painting thing, I guess because there was 2 of us, they did not let me touch a paintbrush. So they made Eddie do that because, in all fairness, with the timing, they didn't want two players doing it. So I just stepped back and I'm like, do this. But he had to draw the whole thing by himself.
Wow.
I'll be honest, though, some of the stuff, I would say having two people made it a little harder, especially in like group chats when people are firing off messages real quick and we're sitting there arguing, say this, don't say that, don't say that. And we can't get messages off fast enough because we got two people trying to, give their input on it.
Right.
Where's Ed? He must really be thinking about his answer. Flash to the room, and you two are just.
No, don't say that. No, that's it.
We know, I see people in chat were saying, we know what Ed was doing. He was thinking about Sammy. Ed, would you have flirted more if your mom hadn't been there? Flirted with Sammy more if your mom hadn't been there?
Yeah. Yeah. Probably
Great
more
shooter.
than some stuff that they couldn't put on TV, I guess, because I did say some things that were a little out of line, even with her there.
He did, but they didn't make the final cut, thank God.
Not bad, just like very, like.
I don't know that anything is. I don't even want to repeat it. The trampoline comment when I was like, did I just hear that?
Yeah, he wasn't that bad.
Yeah. So clearly they'll air it.
Yeah, that's true.
I was like, say what? Did you just say that out loud? Go ahead, Nicole.
Oh, I was going to ask, and this is from Ryan in the chat, why did you decide to visit Sammy before you left? Mm-hmm. Was it because you liked her? Was it more of a game thing?
Well, I mean, she was obviously cute. I was looking at her pictures, and I was like, damn, look at this chick. Like, that's a bad chick. So, like, part of me was like, we got to see if she's real. But then also, we had so many things in common. I was like, dude, like, literally right off the bat, like, knew the hometown, like, the college, like, it was everything. And I was like, there's, like, too many similarities. So almost had to, like, check, like, all right, like, yeah, if, like, confirm it,
Yeah. When you said Conshohocken and Delco and Cabrini, I'm like, no way. We're thousands of miles apart on an airplane. How the heck did they pick someone from like a same county? That was strange.
And Nicole, with the other part of Ryan says that wasn't my question. What were you disappointed to find out that Sammy had a boyfriend?
I think you could tell by what I said. I was a little disappointed.
Yeah. Aww.
But I feel like when we just had Sammy on, she said she is single now, right? I feel like that's what she said. Look, Tammy knows. She's like, Sammy, call my son. He needs some discipline in his life.
Yeah. But I don't know. I mean, these two, he's a strong personality.
After meeting, I don't think we would get along. When we were chatting, we were getting along, I think. But like after we met, I was like, oh boy, we would have some issues.
Why? Why would you not get along with our Sammy?
No, she's lovely. But they have
we're too I don't know if it's like
personalities. Like, did you see? Like, we tell her all the time. We're like, you're Italian, Puerto Rican. Like, oh my God, if she gets mad at you, watch out. Like Ed, I don't know. I think she'd beat up Ed.
Oh, she could. I would not. Sammy scares me mildly.
Yes.
I love Sammy, but she scares me.
We love her, but I don't know if they would be a good boyfriend girlfriend. I don't know.
Nobody takes no shit. It wouldn't be.
And long distance is very hard.
Well,
Nicole,
in Miami, we're going down soon.
Oh.
I know. I hear all of you guys are going down to Miami soon.
There's probably about 7 of us. Ed can't get off work with his engineering job, so Mom's going to represent Team Ed and see Mitchell. I'm going to bring Mitchell to introduce him to my circle friends.
Oh, I love that.
Oh,
I love that
so much. Oh.
Yeah.
Nicole, what is the very important question that we have from JP in the chat?
I'm wondering about this, and I'm afraid I'm going to pronounce it wrong. But JP has a Philly question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Geno's or Pat's?
Oh, Pat's.
Oh, I would say Geno's. Wait, what did you said Pat's?
No, I said Geno's.
What are Geno's and Pat's?
They're cheesesteak spots. They're the two biggest tourist attractions in Philadelphia.
Yeah, I've never had a cheesesteak.
Oh, you'll have to go.
Oh, really?
Cheesesteak.
I don't understand. Is it like a piece of steak with cheese on it?
Nicole.
They chop it up. It's like meat and it's like beef. They chop it up.
Put it in a roll.
Yeah. And when you go down, you go get a whiz wit. So they put the whiz cheese on there and it's with onions. So when you go up, you order a Whiz Wit from Geno's, and they say, all right, I got you. And they give you this big old greasy cheesesteak.
Well, you've never had a Philly cheesesteak?
I don't understand how you've lived on Long Island your whole life. Like, not like you don't even have to have a real one from Philadelphia. You've never been at like Domino's or a pizza place.
Yeah, but I get pizza.
You've never looked at a hero menu?
I've had Heroes.
Okay, I will get. I mean, obviously, we're not getting her a Philly cheesesteak because we're not there.
I've had like a meatball hero. It's like bread, and there's meatballs in it.
Oh.
Yeah,
no, that's not a cheesesteak, though.
A real cheesesteak. But tell him, too, who was that JP? We like D'Alessandro's, too. But Geno's is the favorite, D'Alessandro's, and then Pat's.
Nicole, Chad is insisting that we do a Nicole taste testing, so I'm not convinced.
I'm assuming they're good if everybody's talking about them.
Oh my god. They're greasy, big cheese.
You gotta go to like some of the smaller hole-in-the-wall spots, though, got the best ones. Like the big tourist attractions are good for the atmosphere, but like if you want like a good one, like you gotta go to like kind of some of them hole-in-the-wall places you wouldn't expect.
I am not convinced.
Go now.
Road trip. Yeah, I'm not convinced Nicole didn't do this on purpose. Now, look, we are trying to get... Now we're doing a Philly cheesesteak show, apparently. Thanks, chat. Which, thank you, Nicole. I am hungry. So great. We're already over time, which I don't even understand how this flew by so quickly. So we have one more question for you, but first, you do have tons of fans that came out here live to watch you guys and see you tonight, and there's going to be thousands that watch this back on iTunes and YouTube and everywhere. So I want to give you full screen to say whatever it is you want to say to all of your fans watching. The floor is yours.
What's up, everybody? How you doing? We appreciate you all coming out. I appreciate you if you didn't watch it yet or you're going to watch it in the future. I appreciate you anyway. Anytime you're down by Conshohocken, stop down at Ed's house. We're going to have a party. Tam already approved of it, so don't worry about that.
All right, fans, I will honor Eddie's word. If you are in Conshohocken and can find it, you're more than welcome. You know, we have an open home. We don't even lock our door because we don't have a gate.
Don't tell them that.
Oh God. Okay, Nicole and I are back. No, she's kidding. That was a joke. Comedic recaps.
I am from New York. Best believe you lock your doors, you bolt your windows, you have your shotgun under the mattress.
No, because there's 20 to 30 guys coming in and out. I don't even lock it. They sleep over. I'm having coffee with them in the morning. But no, people have been so supportive. Hey, I can laugh at myself. I'll go down as the queen of emojis. I can take it. But no, we just had great support, and the fans are just so great asking questions, and we're trying to answer everybody, but we love them.
I would like to be very clear, 20 to 30 guys that look like Ed, so don't attempt to go into their unlocked house.
Yeah, we let the dogs handle it.
I want to, we always like to ask the last question. Nicole, would you like to ask it from Golden Hermit?
Surely. Something you learned about yourself coming out of the game that you didn't know when you started.
Did you guys learn anything? Did it make you closer? Did it?
You know
what? Learn about yourselves, learn about each other.
I think it did. I mean, as much as we bicker and banter, I'm sure that's what the show wanted to say. I think it did bring us closer because we don't get a quality time together, even though we live together. He works. He's a gym rat. He comes home at 7:30, 8 o'clock, eats dinner, and go to bed. So we did have some great conversations, some downtime. For me, it was hard because I'm like type A personality, always got to go, go, go. So I learned patience to kind of sit around, read a book, and not always have to keep going.
Yep.
What did you learn, Ed?
I feel like I've always had a pretty good grasp on reading people, but I feel like now it's like even better. You know, like watch what's on the internet, like watch even like in person. Like I feel like I got a better like handle on kind of like how to read people and understand, you know, underlying messages and whatnot. Like I feel like I gained some people skills.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Because even now I'm on dating apps, and now I'm looking at every picture. I'll Google your picture every time now because I don't think if you're real, you look too good. I catch them now. Yeah, so now I did learn those skills too.
Now, not on the dating apps, but I want to start with you, Tammy, because people want to know, where can they follow you on social media? What is your Twitter account?
Okay, my Twitter is at Eason, Eason, Tammy. Very simple. Last name and my first name, all one word.
Okay. What about Instagram?
Is Tammy Eason 12, because 12 was my sports number. I was a jock. Tammy Eason 12.
Okay.
And Facebook is just Tammy Eason. Yeah, no secrets. Tammy Eason on Facebook and Twitter.
Okay, what about you, Ed?
Which ones? Which ones you want?
What ones do you want people to contact you on? Let's start with Twitter.
Well, Twitter, yeah, I gotta get my Twitter up because I be honest, I really don't use Twitter much, but I'm getting on it. I'm getting on Twitter more now.
What is your name?
So you can find me at EJ Eason, my last name, EJEASON.
Okay, and what about Instagram?
Instagram is ed610_.
Okay, and do you want people to follow you anywhere else?
Facebook is Edgar. Oh, his real name is Edgar.
You can follow me on Facebook at Edgar Joseph Thomas III.
Eddie is short for Edgar. You have to find Edgar on Facebook. Edgar.
Yeah, that's going to be hard.
I love it. I love it.
And I would just
YouTube, but I don't know what my YouTube is. I only have one video. I don't even know my name. So I'm gonna have to find that.
I think
you
Ed
find it and then tweet it.
Yeah, tweet it.
It'll help you with your Twitter.
Find it
Maybe
and tweet.
It's just Ed.
Well, here's what we'll do. We will link it on this show. And of course, for those asking, Mitchell's is Mitchell Eason on Instagram as well. I feel we've used his photo. We should tell people his. We will put all of the links to all of your guys' social media.
Remember his name. You're going to see him on Love Island, Big Brother, Temptation Island, Bachelor. Our whole family's going to be on a reality show.
All right, well then, you guys heard it here first. We'll be interviewing Mitchell in person for some other show. Just get ready. And we will see you guys back here tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Eastern with who, Nicole?
Alex!
We'll see you guys then. Bye, chat room.
Bye, chat.
How's that?
Bye, everybody.
Bye, chat.
Well, that about wraps up our show. We hope that you guys liked it. Don't forget, come back tomorrow for Alex, Thursday for Chris, and Friday for Sean. Of course, if you're watching these in the future, you can check all of our shows back out at our website, yourrealityrecaps.com. as well as our shows from Big Brother, Survivor, Amazing Race, RuPaul's Drag Race, Bravo, on and on. All of our content is on our website, as well as YouTube. And if you are watching over there, make sure that you thumbs up and subscribe, hit the bell so that you are notified when we go live. Leave a comment below, leave a comment on our website. Or if you're listening or watching in iTunes or a podcast provider, 5-star rating and a nice review is so helpful too, as is just sharing our stuff on social media. Tell your family, tell your friends, post the shows in places where you think people might enjoy them. That is so helpful, as is becoming a patron for access to the patron-only Facebook group, prize giveaways, and weekly shows just for patrons. Or you can always do a one-time donation at yourrealityrecaps.com/PayPal. We love, love, love on behalf of myself and Nicole that you guys continue to support our shows, so we have so much more in store for you. This is just the beginning of the year. Thank you guys for your support. We'll see you on the next show. Bye for now, everybody. Bye.